Hello everyone, it's Dylan from Yugioh Everything, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh video. So, there is an announcement coming in about 9 days, probably about 9 days from when you guys see this video, that is potentially going to be a massive announcement. Now, I do want to be completely honest with you guys, this also could be a complete dud. We really don't know what this is going to be, but Konami is teasing a 25th anniversary project, new information announcement in about, again, 9 days. I'll have the exact day and time that I believe this is going to be right below me right now if you guys want to, do the conversions to your time zone or whatever, and if I'm wrong on that, let me know. And there's been a lot of people talking about what this announcement could be. I believe it could be it could be an abundance of things, but there's three things that I really want to talk about, and the first two have to do with things that I would love to see, and that is potentially a new movie or a new animated series. And the third thing has to do with Master Duel and the actual TCG and OCG. So I guess we'll start with the third thing first, and then I'll go into the possibilities I think of it being potentially a movie or a new anime. Not going to talk too much on the OCG, TCG, and Master Duel. We know that there was a shareholders meeting not too long ago where Konami expressed, or one of the stakeholders expressed, some concern about the Master Duel game maybe pulling people away from the TCG or not converting people into the TCG. And the real issue with Master Duel is it does not have the same ban list. It is a completely different meta than the TCG, so it's not a seamless transition. If you're only a Master Duel player and you want to go to locals, it's not a seamless transition at all. It's basically a completely different game because of how delayed the cards are and how different the ban lists are. And that's always been the case for the TCG and OCG. So something I've seen that's been maybe discussed by some people is the Master Duel, the TCG, and the OCG will all have the same available card pools and will all have, most importantly, the same ban list. And so they're basically all very similar versions, if not the same exact versions, of that game, of the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I could see that being the announcement here. I think that would be really cool. It's not necessarily what I would like to see, because what I would like to see is more on the animated side, and that's what I'm going to jump to. So, new movie possibility. This was something that I really did think at last year's Jump Festa we were going to get. If you don't know, Jump Festa happens every December. It's the big event that Konami does, or not Konami, but every, V-Jump anime is at that event. It's a 2-day event, and they give off really, really big news. If there's going to be a new movie, it would most likely be announced at Jump Festa. Well, maybe it'll be announced here individually by Konami outside of the Jump Festa podium. Now, I thought Jump Festa last year there was a chance for a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie because we really are overdue for one. Either you're in the camp that we're never going to get another Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie again, which if you feel that way, it's fair, or you're in the camp that we are going to get a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie. And if you're like me and you're holding out hope that we will get one, we are overdue for one. 1998 was the Season 1 or Season 0 Toei anime movie. 2004, 6 years later, Pyramid of Light. 2010, 6 years later, Bonds Beyond Time. 2016, 6 years later, Dark Side of Dimensions. 2022, I always thought was going to be the year we got the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, but you have to remember, COVID may have changed plans, and also another huge event that happened is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime switched studios. They are no longer being done by Studio Gallop, they're being done by Studio Bridge, and the anime switched its focus from the Master Rule to Rush Duel. Are they ever going to go back? I don't know. Maybe. That's a debate for another video, though. In all honesty, I don't want to get too carried away here. So, are we going to get like a Bonds Beyond Time 2, where it's Playmaker, Yuya, and Yuma coming together in order to stop some sort of threat like we saw with the first trilogy, Yugi, Yusei, and Judai, back with the original Bonds Beyond Time? Possibly. I think that's probably unlikely. I think, honestly, what's more likely, and I know people probably are not going to want to hear this, is either a Yugi-based movie, because I think they have shown us many times that they want Yugi to be part of whatever movie they do. I mean, Bonds Beyond Time, for all intents and purposes, was a 5Ds movie, and they still found a way to fit Yu-Gi-Moto, Maximilian Pegasus, and all these characters into that movie. So, do they trust their spin-off characters? to be in a standalone movie, and do they believe that movie will sell? I think it's got a possibility to, but I don't know if they actually believe that themselves. So I think the likelihood for a movie without Yugi is probably low. And the other aspect, I think we could get a Rush Duel-based movie as well. A Sevens Go Rush tie-in, maybe a standalone. Rush Duel has been the focus the last 4 years when it comes to anime. And if we're going to get a new Yu-Gi-Oh movie, it very well could be a Rush Duel-style movie done by Studio Bridge. So I think a movie is a possibility. Another thing that is a possibility is maybe a new anime announcement. Now, I am fully expecting a new anime announcement come the end of this year. Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, if it goes as long as Sevens did, which is 2 years, is slated to end in 2024, March 2024. And if it does end in March of 2024, we are due for a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, Yu-Gi-Oh! 9, which should be announced at this year's Jump Festa. Well, it was only 4 years ago for the 20th anniversary that Yu-Gi-Oh! Announced back in June or July of 2019 that there was a new anime in the works. And then Vrains would come to an end in September, and then we learned that that new anime was Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. I believe a new anime is going to be focused on Rush Duel, but maybe what they will do here is they will do like a lore-based anime. It's what a lot of people have been clamoring for. I think it would be super cool. And if they do a lore-based anime, I don't see any reason why it couldn't run at the same time as the Rush Duel anime. And so Yu-Gi-Oh! 9 could still be a Rush Duel anime, or Master Duel if they go back to Master Duel, with this lore-based anime running alongside it as well. And maybe the lore-based anime is just 13 or 26 episodes. Studio Mappa, Studio Bones, one of them will pick it up. I'm kidding. It'd be awesome, but I'm kidding. But who knows? I mean, this could be a massive announcement, or it could just be an announcement about products. There could be some 25th anniversary products that they're going to release, and that's all it really is. So it's hard to get extremely... I am extremely excited, but it's hard to fully believe into the hype because there's so much that it could be. Could be a new video game. Didn't even touch on that. Could be the announcement of Rush Duels coming to Duel Links, right? Sevens World coming to Duel Links. That's been all but confirmed so far. So there's a lot of things this could be. And guys, I can't freaking wait for the announcement. Let me know some of your predictions down below, what you want to see, what you think it'll be. And I'm really excited to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. A special thank you to my Platinum tier patrons, Goosey Q and Panther J, and to my Diamond tier patrons, Jesse Wood, Latrell Smith, and Elaine, and to my Egyptian God tier patron, Pink Penguin. Be sure to check out my Patreon for additional channel perks. Thank you to everybody who is a patron or channel member. You guys help me out tremendously, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.